The reigning SCIAC Special Teams Athlete of the Week, booming a punt downfield. Reed Gray will field it from the 50, gets a full head of steam, big hole to the 30, still alive, and into the Bulldog red zone.
Nice job right there. Linfield, every single year, they do a wonderful job of their punt return, and they put two guys back there because they always want the ball to be caught. The other one then becomes the blocker right there. Great job of recognizing they had a wall left set up right there. Redlands actually got outside the wall. He cut back in and got the ball back down to the 18-yard line for the Wildcats.
Gray, the 5'9", 150 sophomore out of Damascus, Oregon. Mullins, a little bit of motion. McNabb, a keeper again. Plenty of room to the right side this time. Touchdown, Linfield. Luke McNabb with the 1-yard score. 6-0 Wildcats, 8:38 to go in the first.
Nice blocking up front right there. Linfield, you know what happens when you run the quarterback, that's just an extra blocker you're able to get. Linfield did a nice job of getting the matchups right there. They outnumbered Redlands on the strong side right there, and he was able just to walk into the end zone.
Second rushing touchdown of the year for the junior quarterback, McNabb. So Eaton back out there to lead the offense from the Redlands 40. Wolf in motion, left to right. Play action. Eaton deep down the field again for Slifka. 50-50 ball. And he brought it in for the touchdown.
Absolutely. He went up and got that. He high-pointed the ball, went up and got it. And that's the play that he needs, Joe, to get going a little bit. Had a drop last week that I'm sure he watched and wasn't too excited about, but right there, that's the kind of play that's going to get him going and kind of catapult him on to having the confidence to make those kind of plays for the rest of this year.
In the first, terrific throw by Eaton, dotted him up so far in this one. We'll take a break. We'll be back again in a moment on the LSN. See what Jaden McKee can do on the first play of the drive. 1st and 10 from the 25 out of the touchback, and he's sacked by Caleb Sell. The ball is out. And Wildcats think they have it, and they are going to call that.
Well, the rest are talking, Joe, but Alex Frazier-Dow came out of that with the ball. It seems pretty clear to me that should be Linfield ball.
The Frazier-Dow effect. Force a fumble in the Denison game early as well. Caleb Sell bringing the pressure for the strip sack. Frazier able to get on the ball. And they're still talking about this. Looks like it's going to be Redlands football, but a lot of pressure coming there for BG Weatherby. Here's McKee to pass. In trouble again. Here comes the rush. Linfield bringing the house that time. On 2nd and long.
Yeah, Joe, there wasn't a lot he could do right there. The floodgates opened up immediately.
Frazier.
You know, Alex, clearly that week off has helped him out.
Last season, 41 for 49 with 36 touchdowns to lead the Northwest Conference when getting to the red zone. Bunch formation this time. On the right side, Eaton looking. Stone King caught it. Oh, and a big hit at the 2. Pops right up. As the wood comes in from Chase Hunter, who already had the interception today earlier, but that feels like a lifetime ago with the way the Linfield offense has been able to move the ball since then.
Yeah, Bulldogs bring pressure right there, recognized very well by.
As is Carson Mullins, 3 on the play clock. Gonna have to get this off quickly, barely in time. McNabb, the keeper, and his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. This one from 2 yards.
Yeah, boy, he sure pushed that to the very end, didn't he? That was questionable. I mean, they always give you that half a second when they see the 0 just because he got the snap off and able to get in right there. So I think we're seeing, Joe, a little bit more Linfield's plan with the quarterbacks, right? And who knows, maybe this has been the plan all along. You and I just didn't figure it out.
In motion, the tight end, Cheney. Gonna pass this time. McKee having to step up. In trouble, it's Caleb Sell again.
You know, and that was just utter domination from the snap. Sell just comes right up, pushes his guy right into the quarterback, then gets separation and makes the sack. What a great play by Sell.
Again, the backup left tackle out there in Dominic Vargas.
Yeah, and if you're Redlands right here, Joe, you really want to use some clock. You want to get some positive yardage right here, and you do not want to give Linfield the ball back. With any time on here, even though there's 8 minutes to go.
McKee once again brought down as Matua Whalen able to bring him down with some help.
It was Alex Frazier-Dow, I believe, with him.
And Frazier is really making an impact here in this game after missing last week with injury. Up Whalen and Frazier-Dow, the 2 tackles. This will be from 41. Wind blowing in his favor, has died a bit from earlier in the game. It is blowing a bit to the right of the post, something to monitor for the senior from Briar, Washington, Shorecrest High School. Kicks away. And he splits it. Dalziel moves to 4 for 6 on the season as we get to the end of the first half in McMinnville. Cats pitching a shutout, 24-0 over the Redlands Bulldogs. Stone King will be the only receiver on the right side. Wolf and Slivka on the left. French, the tight end, he's still there in the right. Now Stone King moving in motion to the left. Eaton going to immediately roll that way. Great block from Pfeiffer, and he has Stone King in the end zone for the touchdown. First career receiving touchdown for McLean Stone King, and the Cats up 3-0-2-0.
Yeah, nice job right there. Play action. Then they, like I said, they motioned Stone King across. The receiver took the corner inside. Nobody there to cover the flat, wide open. A nice, easy, great call on 3rd down.
Just trying to build some positives here. They've had good moments. They've had flashes, but have had trouble sustaining, and there's an interception for the Wildcats. It was Brady Crenshaw, and now a flag. But Crenshaw with his first career pick. The sophomore safety out of Lebanon, backing up Kalakaua.
Not quite sure what it was.
And so the defense. Mullins goes over there to block 2, and they'll run it that way with McNabb. He gets to the 10, the 5, to the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game.
Yeah, that was a great job right there. Wildcats went heavy right, and then they motioned the back to the right side, and they pulled Bailey Lee from the backside to lead through. That's a lot of large men coming down, and Blake, or not, excuse me, Blake, but Luke was able to get right through there for the touchdown. Great run, great design, great and well-executed play for the Wildcats. It becomes contagious, Joe. Once a 3-yard run becomes a 5-yard run, and then you see somebody else do it, pretty soon everybody's doing it.
Dalziel makes it 38-0 as you see the McNabb run one more time. Yeah, look at Bailey Lee getting out there as a lead blocker, and the Cats lead 38-0. We'll be right back. Able to get downfield for the score. Blake Eaton just shy of 250 passing yards now. Ball's in the air. It's caught. And the interception for the Wildcats as it's batted around and brought in by Makai Williams. Great to see Makai Williams, who had maybe gotten buried on the depth chart a little bit here with how strong the corner play had been, not just from the starters, but also from Anhorn and Sloman. Makai Williams getting in on the play here and comes away with his first career interception. Out there with Welch still. French lined up on the right side. McNabb going to throw it for French. Touchdown! Will French.
They have been setting that up this whole game. I said it a couple series ago, probably going to see a play action. That was just a couple series off right there, but a great job. They came up to stop the run. Great play action play, if you will, from Luke, faking the run, coming back, throwing to a wide open receiver in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown.
So Luke McNabb, he's rushed for 3 touchdowns. Now throwing for 1 here, and Will French, we've had a lot of career firsts for guys so far today. Will French with his first career touchdown. Gavin Dalziel on once again. 45-0 Wildcats. Exciting prospect out of the Bay Area. They're going to run it with Mullins. He's going to cut back out for a big gain across the 20, 25, 30 to the 40. Still in play and gets it all the way down to the 44. Carson Mullins, this kid's going to be a player. And even with the injured Martinez, all these young Catbacks have really looked good through these first few games. Now the clock is winding. That is the ball game. Our final score from McMinnville: Linfield 45, Redlands 0. Wildcats new season high in points and the first shutout for the Linfield defense since 2022.